Welcome to the Retreat Leaders Podcast, your sanctuary with retreat experts, where we spill the tea on retreat success. Here we dive into crafting transformational guest experiences, talk about how to avoid pitfalls, and unlock marketing secrets. Whether you're a seasoned guru or a budding enthusiast, we've got the inside scoop for you. Join us as we learn how to flourish in this magical world of retreats. Welcome to the Retreat Leaders Podcast, formerly the Happy Hour Podcast. This is Shannon. Today, we are going to talk about understanding your why. Because literally, your why, like why do you want to host retreats or why do you host retreats, is the foundation of a successful leadership of retreats in general, right? Because in this fast-paced world of retreat planning, retreat leadership, understanding the why behind your endeavor is not just beneficial, and we will go into why that is, but it's essential. I mean, this goes beyond like logistics or superficial motivations. It literally speaks to the core of what makes your retreats resonate with participants and stand out in a crowded market. And yes, it is so crowded today, in a good way, mostly. But we're going to explore the significance of knowing your why, how it shapes every aspect of your retreats, and how you can uncover and articulate this driving force of your why effectively. So let's get started. Hey there, retreat leaders. Are you ready to supercharge your marketing game and sell out your next transformational retreat? Of course you are. And I've got something special just for you. Introducing our free guide, The Top 3 Marketing Tools for Retreat Leaders. This just isn't any guide. It's your ticket to discovering the top 3 tools that will help you create a sold-out, unforgettable retreat experience. But wait, there's more. We've included a little bonus inside to give you that extra edge. Curious about what that is? You'll have to download it to find out. Ready to grab your free guide and take the first step towards retreat marketing mastery? Well, visit retreatmarketingtools.com and download your copy now. And remember, it's absolutely free, so why wait? Visit retreatmarketingtools.com to get your guide and start transforming your retreat marketing strategy today. Okay, first, let's talk about the importance of knowing your why. There's several bullets I want to touch up on here, but knowing your why, like, listen, if you're listening to this and you're already hosting retreats and you've kind of felt like you're disconnected a little bit, or the guests that are showing up are disconnected, or you're just not getting out of it what you want, stop now and do this. Listen to this podcast as you are and do this activity that I'm going to tell you at the end of the podcast. If you are thinking about hosting retreats or are just getting started, then you've got to stop all your planning, stop everything you're doing, and know your why. Seriously, y'all. Let's start with number 1. Knowing your why is so important in alignment and authenticity. Because knowing your why really helps you align your goals with your values and your experiences that you wish to offer in your retreats. This alignment ensures authenticity in every interaction, from your marketing messages to the activities and sessions that you conduct. And authenticity breeds trust and reliability, which attracts participants who share your values and are more likely to become loyal and returning attendees. They're going to be your alumni, as I like to say. So alignment and authenticity. This is a big one in the sense that everything you do when you host retreats should be in alignment with your values and your goals, and they should authentically relate to you, your message, who you are, and your why. If you are missing that piece, then you're in trouble. It's just, even if you get success at one point, it's not going to be sustained success. But more than likely, you're not going to get the success that you want because it's just not aligned and it's not authentically tied to who you are and your values. Another reason is it differentiates you in this competitive market. Listen, the retreat industry is booming with more options available than ever before. Again, I said that's a good thing for the most part. And the only reason why for the most part is there are a lot of people that I am seeing that are just throwing shit together, and honestly, they're just doing it to collect money. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm just not. Listen, I'm all about profitable retreats. Girl, guy, whoever's listening, they, them, all of it. Listen, you need to make money for your exchange of your energy, your knowledge, and who you are and what you're putting together. But if you're only doing it for money and you give a rat's ass about who comes or what they are getting out of your retreats, you're not my person, and this isn't for you anyway. So that's the only reason why I say for the most part. Otherwise, having a lot of retreats out there and a lot of hosts is awesome. Y'all, it is awesome. We do not operate from a scarcity mindset. That means more people need retreats. That means more people are looking for retreats. More does not necessarily mean less for you, right? But this also is why you need to know your why, because it sets you apart. It defines what is unique about your retreats. You shouldn't be like my retreats. Your retreats shouldn't be like Susan Joe or whoever the hell's out there. Like, you don't want your retreats to be their retreats. You don't want to copy their language. You don't want to copy their pictures. You don't want to copy any of that. First of all, you shouldn't do it anyways because that's not authentic and it's just stealing. But also, you don't want to be someone else. Your why drives what is different. It defines you and it defines your retreats. It allows you to communicate not just what you offer, but why what you offer matters. It gives your retreats a unique identity. And that captures the attentions of your target audience. And you know how important that is, y'all. You know how important a target audience is, a very niched target audience at that. Hey, it's Shannon here. I'm just popping in really quickly to ask a big favor. Would you pause the show and go review it for us? Please. Reviews really help us to be able to get more guests and more experts on the show to help you transform your retreats. So if you wouldn't mind pausing and leaving us a review, that would mean everything. And if you're not already subscribed, do that too. Okay. Another reason to know your why is enhanced participant engagement. Because when you operate from a clear sense of purpose, it shows. This also goes into the authenticity, which also shows, right? Your guests, your participants are more likely to engage deeply when they feel that every part of the retreat experience has been curated with intention. And knowing your why helps you do that. It helps you craft more meaningful, transformative experiences that your guests are eager to recommend to others and to come back again, okay? Another reason is decision-making and direction, right? Retreat planning involves countless decisions. Y'all know I'm all about the details, from choosing location to designing the schedule, selecting facilitators, setting prices, goodie bags, all the things. A well-understood why acts as a compass that guides these decisions, which ensures that they consistently support your overarching objectives, goals, etc. And they just enhance the overall coherence of your retreat, right? So they help you to make decisions. They help guide every decision that you have to make. Here's another one, and this is a big one. Your why supports you during the tough times. Listen, every retreat leader will inevitably face challenges, whether it's logistical hiccups, a lower than expected attendance at one of the retreats, unexpected financial strain, or even just interpersonal issues among your guests. During these tough times, it is your underlying motivations, the underlying, not surface, the underlying motivations, your why that can provide essential support and resilience. It keeps you going. It keeps you focused. It keeps you achieving. Okay, now let's just take some time to discover and define your why. Maybe you're listening to this and you're going, Shannon, I don't know if I know my why. Listen, to me, that's authentic too. You are saying to me, I'm not sure. You're not just throwing willy-nilly out there and going for it and hoping to see what sticks and hoping to collect money. You're saying, I'm not sure. How do I discover my why? I know some things. I know kind of like what are some of the motivating factors, but I don't know my true why. Well, let's talk about it. First, let's reflect on your passions and your strengths. You can start this by just considering, what are you passionate about? Maybe write it down. Here's the activity that I mentioned at the beginning, by the way, is this right here, is how to discover and clearly outline your why. So start by just, what are you passionate about? Write it down. What are you passionate about? What are your strengths? Are you motivated by a desire to heal, to teach, to inspire, maybe just to create spaces for silence and reflection, to create adventure and deep connection? Like, what is it? Understanding these motivations really help clarify that why. So write it down. What are you passionate about? What are your strengths? What are you moved by? Another thing is, identify your core values. What values are most important to you in your personal and professional life? Write it down. Maybe it's authenticity. Maybe it's compassion, growth. Maybe it's community. Defining these core values will help you understand what you hope to foster during your retreats, right? So identify your core values. Let's consider your unique offerings. This kind of goes back into like differentiating yourself from competition and from other retreat hosts, right? So I want you to think about this and write it down. Like, what makes your approach, your experience, or your perspective unique? What is unique about it, right? Do you offer like some novel combination of activities, or do you specialize in a particular method or philosophy? Like, what makes it unique? And how do these offerings connect back to your personal why, back to you, back to your values, back to your beliefs, back to what you are passionate about? Write it down. Are you a retreat host looking to take your marketing skills to the next level? Whether you're just starting out or a seasoned pro, our Retreat Marketing Masterclass is here to help you master, and I mean master, the art of retreat marketing. In this dynamic class, you'll dive deep into both digital and traditional marketing techniques, tailored specifically for retreat hosts. Learn the secrets of social media strategies, content marketing, and even how to leverage AI to boost your outreach. But that's not all. Our masterclass offers continuous updates to keep you aligned with the ever-evolving market trends. Imagine transforming your retreats into sought-after, sold-out experiences. Ready to turn your vision into reality? Join our Retreat Marketing Masterclass today and watch your retreats flourish. Don't miss out on this opportunity to elevate your marketing game. Visit retreatmarketingtools.com to enroll now and start your journey towards becoming a marketing master. Here's another thing. Try to articulate your vision in a sentence or two. This statement should really completely encapsulate why you are hosting retreats and what you hope your participants will gain, right? This vision, it will evolve. Mine is in the process right now of evolving from when I first started hosting retreats well over 10 years ago to what it's going to look like going in 2025 and beyond. So mine's evolving, and it will evolve. Like, your vision will evolve, but it should always serve as like your foundational statement that drives your retreat planning. Okay. And then here's this: gather feedback. Like, sometimes understanding your why can be facilitated by external input, by friends, by trusted colleagues, by mentors, by past participants in anything that you offer, by a coach. Like, getting this information can help refine your vision and ensure it resonates on a broader scale, and also just tying directly to your why. Or maybe it shows that it doesn't, and how you need to make changes, right? Because knowing your why isn't just about personal or professional fulfillment. It literally is a strategic imperative. And this can determine the success of your retreats. It shapes your marketing, your participant engagement, your content creation, and so much more. Like, as you plan and execute your retreats, as you are planning, at every decision you're making, you want to keep revisiting and refining your why. It will serve as that beacon that attracts the right participants and guides your retreats towards sustained success. So today, right now, take time to reflect on your why. Write it down, discuss it with a peer, consider how it's reflected in your current offerings, and is there alignment or discrepancies? How can you more fully integrate the core purpose, your core why, into every aspect of your retreat? Because remember, the strength of your retreat lies in the clarity of your vision, and that all stems from your why. I look forward to hearing about your future success that is tied to your why. Until next time. Thanks for listening to the Retreat Leaders Podcast. Learn more at www.theretreatranch.com. See you next time.